Alright, good morning guys. It's November 9th. Temperature just dropped like 20 degrees overnight, so it went from 70s yesterday to it's going to be lows in the 40s and then high in the 50s or right at 50. So it should be perfect rut weather. It's like I said, it's November 9th, so right at that like peak time of year to just be in the woods all day. So it's super early. It's like 3 in the morning right now. We had to drive down to this piece of public that I've had some good luck at, so and we got a long walk to get back in there, try to get away from some people at a couple spots that I really like to go hunt. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a few hours up in the tree, but for now I got to drive ahead of me, so I'm gonna get on the road. Alright guys, we just had 2 does run through. They were on the move from something, so maybe something's chasing them. I look behind them, there's nothing right now, but it's good just to see a couple of does work through. It's feeling eerily similar to last year's hunt. I'm in basically the same spot that I was last year. Maybe a little nostalgic purposes, but the wind is the exact same. We had the temperature drop overnight just like last year. And now 2 does worked through at 8 o'clock just like last year, so yeah, we'll keep sitting, and who knows, maybe 10 o'clock comes around and we double up again like we did last year, so yeah, we'll see. Guys, we made our way back. It took a while, but I'm probably about 1.5 miles in right now, so we're pretty far back here. Luckily I've got a buddy down here who's got a boat, so if we did get something down, he could boat us back just to cut down on some time with dragging and everything. But either way, we're sitting back on this pinch point just off the edge of this field. I jumped a doe that was bedded sort of right near where I'm at right now, so it's not a bad place to be. Doe bedding's always a good spot along with a pinch point. Combination of the two is like your perfect rut scenario, and the wind's blowing perfectly right in my face, so yeah, we're gonna sit here the rest of the night and see what happens, and then we'll leave everything set up and then come back here in the morning, because the wind's supposed to stay the same. We'll probably sit here all day long, and then we'll sort of play it by ear for Saturday to see if the wind stays the same or not. But I like the spot. It seems like a solid little pinch point with some doe bedding, so, and it's pretty good access to get in here, so yeah, we'll see what happens. Alright guys, we just got set. It's a little after shooting light, so we got up here a little late. Definitely need to get here a little earlier if we're gonna get this far back. It's a long walk. It's probably every bit of an hour. I turned on the tracker. I think it took me like 55 minutes, something like that. and I was hauling on the way in, so yeah, we'll get here earlier tomorrow. But it's a cruising. This is just a cruising spot with a little bit of doe bedding, and there's nothing here when I got here, so that's good. It looks like it's more of a bedding spot after they get back from this field that's out here. So there's a cornfield back on the other side of me as well that you can't see. It's just a little out of view. So fingers crossed. Yeah, maybe someone will cruise through midday or later this morning. So we're back up in the tree. Took a little bit of a hiatus in the middle of the day just to walk around and pick a new spot. That one spot's it's a little too far back, and it's not worth the walk for the amount of deer that I was seeing in the sign that I saw back there. So I actually came up closer to the parking lot where I've had some success in the past, and there's still quite a few like super established trails through here. Yeah, going back to some old school spots and gonna sit here for the rest of the night and see what happens. All right, good morning, guys. I know I did a crappy job of explaining what happened last night, but I didn't get to get the shot on film. You'll have a GoPro video of it, but shot a doe last night right about 4 o'clock. She's a big old doe, and I was lucky enough to have a buddy with a boat who actually came down and just pulled her off the river for me. So I only had to drag her like 100 yards versus over a mile. So that was great. And then last night on camera, there was actually bucks and stuff chasing. So we're gonna get back into, I left everything up there. We're gonna get back into that same spot. I'm about half an hour out. Skipped the morning hunt just because I didn't get back after dropping her off at my grandpa's until like about midnight. So
Didn't want to have to like try to get up with 3 hours of sleep and get in the tree. So we're gonna go back out, pull that set, move it a little bit from there just to get a better wind, and then we'll sit the rest of the night. So it's like, I think like 11:30 now. We'll probably be up and set around 1 o'clock, 1:30, and sit there for 3-4 hours. So I'll see you guys in the tree.
Alright guys, morning hunt was kind of a bust. We got in here early, but just nothing moving at all. It was dead quiet this morning, and yeah, didn't hear anything, didn't see anything. I think I'm a little too far out in the open here. I think more of the action's probably happening in some of like the thicker bedding cover, or just in some of the thicker parts of these woods. And with it being a Sunday, I had stayed back here for Friday and Saturday, just because there's a lot of people out, so I wanted to get a little farther back, hoping they might push some of the stuff back farther. But now that we're going to be hunting tonight, Monday and Tuesday, I'm going to get a little closer back up to the parking lot where it gets a little thicker, and I've actually seen the most deer activity, but it's always been on times when there's less people in the woods. So we'll head back that way, pull this set down, and probably maybe get set back up by about 11 o'clock or noon. So see you guys when I get to the next spot. Guys, it's November 13th. We're back in the same spot as last night. We're probably going to sit all day today, and then tomorrow morning in this spot. Well, hopefully we don't have to sit tomorrow morning because we're going to kill something this morning. But I talked to a guy in the parking lot yesterday, and bucks were chasing. He had a hot doe come by him, probably 150, 200 yards from here, just out of sight of me because it's super thick. He had a 10 and 2/8 chasing a doe, so hopefully that continues into this morning and later this afternoon. We're just sitting at pinch point that's between two sets of thicker cover, and it runs along this river and it pinches down. So pinch point's probably 20 to 30 yards from me, and yeah, we're just hoping something cruises through. This is probably 300 yards from where I killed those two bucks last year, and it's Monday the 13th right now. So there's only one other guy in here with me, and I know where he's at. He's pretty far from me. So yeah, everything's lining up for a good sit. It's nice and cold this morning. It's like mid-30s. It's supposed to heat up as the day goes on, but it's the middle of November, and anything can happen right now. So we'll see what happens, and hoping that big boy comes by.